Well, hey, guess what? Yes, once again, it is episode 2. Two. Uno, dos. Un, dos. Two. Second, in bed with Jenna. Hey, I'm so glad to have you guys come along again tonight. It's a little darker tonight. We have a few less lights on. My hair is already conjurbled because that was the idea. I did that on purpose to kind of show you. I got into my PJ top. I just took off my nice lady's top that I had on earlier today, and I'm just relaxing, coming down from my week, my day. I hope you guys had another great week. This is sort of Jenna's rant and just sort of some responses of whatnot to your comments and whatnot below. Remember to like, subscribe, hopefully not hate. Let's try to keep the hate mail away. Really kind of tired of agitation, short-tempered. If you don't want to be here and listen to this mess, please go elsewhere. I have a lot of individuals that are very involved and very intrigued in what I have going on in my life, and I want to be there for them. So please don't bring all this attitude issue and problems into this whole mess. With that said, though, I would like to basically just kind of start off and see how your week was. By all means, I would encourage you guys to add some comments about how your week held up. I want to get your responses, and we're going to kind of maybe put together here. This is sort of a play-by-play kind of, and as it'll continue to metaphorically morph and literally into a whole nother entity in itself. So I'm going to do my best. I can't promise anything. I know it's sort of been a while since I really got kind of back into the things, into the swing of things and whatnot. It's kind of like riding a bike. Zing, zing. You know, I was doing a little zing, zing, anyway, being just my silly self. You know, we've had a lot of people that really wanted to see me and this side of me, and I've really wanted to take some time and just kind of break this down, and maybe sometime we'll have a guest here in bed with Jenna Fox. Right? Remember, this is a family show, so let's not go in that direction. Bound chicka wow wow. No. None of that now. Let's not go there. We're not going to be talking about that right now. Come on. But with that said, anyway, I had, to be honest, you know, I think with everybody, we have our metaphorical roller coaster. We have our ups and downs, and to be honest, for the most part last week, it was a pretty decent week. I can't complain too much. I got a lot of work done last week. I know that we are sort of ending out our summer for some people. For other people, it's just another day. You know, I like to have these little small moments, and I like to think back of kind of taking a moment of sort of how that felt, of having that little bit of time, you know, and sort of that sort of time frame that we cycle through. It's nice to have what I like to call mini microscopic little celebrations, or mini celebrations for short. And I just think celebrating those small moments in life and just sort of slowing down and taking a step back for a minute. I have a great sign up here that I put here into my location here at the studio. It's Karoshi. It's a Japanese word that its literal translation means death by overworking, and that just sort of helps me, remind me to not overwork, because I've always been so selfless, not selfish. I've always given so much more than what people expect, and they're like, Jenna, you go so above and beyond. And I'm like, well, I try to the best of my ability, but at the other times I still at the same time can't seem to hold up for other individuals as well. So go figure. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have to work with, and that should be enough. I am who I am. I love who I am. I'm happy for the most part about who I am. I think that's with most people. At least so I like to try to believe and hope for the best in that situation. I know everybody's different. Everybody's got their own views. Everybody's got their own everything else that sort of goes with that situation and whatnot, and their sort of lifestyle or their life situation or whatnot. Won't get into all that mess. But anyway, with that said, I gotta be honest, I had a pretty nice week. But except for when the weekend got here, I literally felt like my weekend was literally trashed. And here's what happened, basically. I think it's a combination of just a lot of... I get stress headaches easy when I get really, really stressed about things. And it was about probably late Thursday night, I could feel it coming on. And I also know that the weather's changing this time of year. There's a lot happening over here that I've been trying to work out and just sort of take it as it comes, and like I always do with everything else. And I've been trying to work on that to the best of my ability. It's always an ongoing working sort of situation. It's not an overnight success. I've also not been born yesterday, so I'm well aware, but it doesn't mean that I'm overly of these sort of situations. I know I'm a little vague right now, but we'll get into it as we go along. Right now, I don't want to keep this for much more than about 10 minutes for right now. I'm trying to keep this around a very brief 10-minute update at this point for right now until we get into some other conversations. And with that said, first off, I want to shout out a holler out. If you guys, did you guys see? Did you guys see our challenge that we had when we hit 2,000? Yes, 2,000 subscribers. We had 2,000 subscribers. We actually made this cute little short. It was a lot of fun. It's called Rob Love, or Robot Love for short. It was just a fun little skit that we put the challenge up there so that folks could plug in any kind of background and splice together this little mini vignette that we made. We thought that would be an excellent fun challenge for hitting 2,000 subscribers. We're very excited about that. Say holla. With all that said, though, I had a massive stress headache come in this weekend. I've also not been sleeping very well. I've been trying to do the best I can with that. People can't say, "Oh, stop bitching. It just takes something for it." I can't stand those people that just have that attitude. It bothers me that no matter what you say, someone's going to have a contradiction to it. Someone's going to have a negative. Someone's going to have a positive. There's going to be a whole, negative hangs out with, loves company and blah blah blah. People will find that if they really get to know who I am not a negative person. I'm positive, but I'm also realistic, not fake. I'm realistic about the situations, and I think that's important when it comes down to it. And there's a lot of other aspects that are involved in that as well. So with that said, anyway, it was a combination of being sore. So my neck was sore, my jaw was sore, my sinuses literally felt like my eyes were popping out, and it was terrible. I could barely move this weekend. I struggled through it. It was usually around the weekend when I take my air conditioner out of the window, and I struggled with the pain on Sunday, dealing with that. I didn't call up and complain to anybody. I took a little something for it, at least I tried to, but what I take doesn't work. I can't get prescriptions for it. I tried to. We went to a doctor, but one of the ones that prescribed me something, it was going to be something massive that was going to cause a lot of side effects that I didn't want to deal with. So I said, well, there's my balance of what I have to do, and so I put them on. I log them on my calendar. Thank goodness they used to be just about every month, and yes, I felt nauseated. I didn't, but so that's a good thing. I mean, I kept it down. It was, not to be disgusting or gross. So anyway, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. I finally woke up on Monday feeling a little bit better. The start of my week has gone pretty good. There's a lot of other aspects there, but for right now I'm going to kind of leave it with that and kind of wrap it up. I hope you guys have a good week. This is the start of Windsor Fair, out where I originally grew up. I'm in the studio down here in South Portland currently, and this has been In Bed with Jenna Fox, episode 2, or trois, trois next week. Un, deux, or unos dos. So, this has been episode 2. Jenna Fox signing off for the week. I love you guys. Have a great week. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Have another wonderful week. I encourage you guys to subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.